Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Rockets. And for Houston, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. With certain players, it's like having
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the New York Knicks.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really the Achilles heel in that one.
Yeah, you tried to put up these scoring runs, and it hurts when you all of a sudden just give away free points from the free throw line.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, the engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Hill is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Iverson passes to Sabonis. Over Hill, Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis really focuses on trying to take good shots, and a good job of squaring up that time.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Now here is Carter. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Iverson outside, fires it up, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Gay finds Paul. Back to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Now Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Here's Carter. And that one is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. The shot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Harden. Gay outside. Iverson with some nice D.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
And it's Carter missing.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Harden, no good. Carter with it. Chris Paul covering. They now take the lead.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Passes it to Harden. Shoots. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Vince Carter on the wing, guarded by Harden. Here's Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Harden's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Sabonis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
Paul kicks to Harden. Sinks the three-pointer.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon. And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stolen by Gay. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance from 15 feet away. And it's off the back rim, no good. Gay's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Thornwell. Buries the 20-footer.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Paul passes to Harden. Capella kicks to Harden. Hill has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. Here's Carter. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden outside.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
And Thornwell gets it to go.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Harden against Carter. There's the pass to Iverson. Carter kicks to Chi. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella. No good on the free throw. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Holiday. Pass to Livingston. Parsons for 3. Offensive rebound. Will it go? Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Black. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Thomas. Here's McGrady. And the 3 off target.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Rockets trail by 6. Gordon kicks to Livingston. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great form on the Livingston jump shot there. He knows he's got the green light in the mid-range.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good work defensively by Carter. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Thomas. McGrady's got 5 now.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Holiday looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. Rebounded by Chi. Chi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McGrady. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holiday against Carter. Right side Holiday. It's blocked. Giles kicks to McGrady. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. McGrady's got his third bucket of the night. Rockets trail by 11. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Rockets now. 16 seconds left in the first. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Chi. McGrady, right side. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like he felt like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, that's a quick way to build the lead, but Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
So on the floor for Houston, Gordon is out there with Livingston. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Black in at the center filling out the middle. And the shot goes in.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Nobody near Parsons. And the three off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Gordon missing. McGrady left side. From downtown, that's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thomas against Gordon. To stop the run. Right side Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Chi. Chi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Hill finds Paul. Harden outside. And Hill has it in the corner. There's the 3. Harden, no good. Harden's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to McGrady. This one for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. We've seen B-Train really have a great game.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Iverson's checked in for B-Train. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella comes in for Tarek Black, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Paul outside. Harden outside. That one's off, still out of sync.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sinks the triple.
Oh, a little punch, counter-punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Now, here's Sabonis over Hill. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 6.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
On the wing, Iverson, guarded by Harden. Iverson kicks to Graham. Off target from outside. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Sabonis, the pass to Thornwell. Hands it from downtown. He's got 9.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Now here's Paul. Graham defending. And here's Harden for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fades. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
Paul, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
And the shot goes in from Thornwell.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. The 3 from Harden. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Graham with the ball. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Iverson. Here's Giles. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
From deep, Harden sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Outside, Carter. Hill pulls it in. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Gay outside. He kicks to Harden. Back to Gay. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. Here's Thornwell. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
Harden against Iverson. Shoots it. Harden, no good.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now Thomas. James Harden missing on the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Houston making some changes. Parsons checked in for Hill. Justin Holiday comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Livingston in for Chris Paul. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Black's checked in for Clint Capella. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Now here is Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Black. Just 4 to shoot. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Iverson outside. They get it back. Carter, that's good.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Holiday, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Vince Carter picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Houston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Both free throws good from Holiday. McGrady outside. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. McGrady's got 11 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Holiday. McGrady outside. Lets it go with a 3. And so it's the home team in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They were brick city and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that does it for our halftime show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
We've got Carter. Sabonis is out there with Chi. Then it's Iverson. And it's Thornwell in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And it's Carter missing. And it's Houston's ball. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Capella. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Capella's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Iverson passes to Sabonis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Here's Chi following the score by Houston. Corner shot, and Iverson gets it to go. Iverson's got 7 points. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Carter against Harden. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Chi. Chi's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The three from Iverson gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that 1 miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Gay kicks to Paul. Harden outside. From past the arc. Iverson grabs the board.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Carter, that's good.
And you got to like what they're doing offensively, executing at a high rate and starting to pile it on.
Yeah, we're sitting here midway through the game now, and we're starting to see them take more and more control. They look very confident in what they're doing.
Here's Thornwell. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
For 3, Hill. Iverson grabs the board.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
Now here's Capella. The 3 from Hill. Another miss by Houston. On the wing, Iverson. Defended by Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Rockets. Paul kicks to Harden. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They could use a bucket. It's blocked. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Passes it to Graham. Carter outside. The 3 from Iverson. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden surveying the D. Off target at the rim.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Wing shot on the way. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Gay can't hit. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden against Iverson. Nobody near Gay. Good on the triple. Gay's got 7 points.
This is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Here's Giles. Rebounded by Capella. Goes up on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 9 points for Gay.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded the corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Iverson against Harden. Iverson with the bucket.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here is McGrady. 21 points in the game. There's the three. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Now here is Holiday. D right on him. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Korkmaz. Hits it from three-point range.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Gordon. They need this. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Rockets on offense. And here's Holiday. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Shoots from 12. Tries again. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first 2 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
On the wing, Gordon. They get it again. Black, no good.
I hope he's got some thick skin because he's going to get a lot of grief in the locker room for that one.
Now here's Thomas. Over to the left wing. Here's McGrady. Knocks down the three ball. McGrady's got 27 points. And so it's the home team with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
Obviously, we got to pick up. We know they had some hard shots. We got to weather the storm a little bit, but we got to tighten up our defense, guys. We're not going to win with them having 30, 40-point quarters. Let's go.
Zeroing in on the issues here, Greg. No ambiguity there. Clearly not happy with how many points his team has given up.
He's right. Not enough effort. The defense must pick it up or they're going to be in for a long game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Chandler Parsons out there with Luke Mbamute. And there's Livingston, and it's Holiday in at the 2. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Thomas kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Anderson. Rockets with the rebound. Black's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parsons on the wing. Isaiah Thomas grabs the board. The pass to Korkmaz. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Holiday dishes to Livingston. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Pass to Anderson. Over Mbamute. A nice shot by Anderson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Livingston kicks to Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Here's Graham. Pass to Jones. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Livingston, that's good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Kicks it to Livingston. The wide open look here for Holiday. No good off the front iron. Holiday's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Anderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And pretty great shot selection from Anderson on that play. The D doesn't want him to get a clean look at the basket at all.
Harry Giles is checked in for Jones. Both free throws good from Anderson. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Outside Holiday. Now here's Livingston. Graham defending. Livingston, that's good. Now Graham. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey. Advertising, more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys.
But billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
Now here's Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Graham. Livingston, no luck. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Yeah, you can't allow those kind of looks. That's the type of defense played by a team staring at a double-digit deficit.
Holiday with it. Over in the corner, Mbamute. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Harry Giles. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Tearaway warm-ups have long been a feature of the NBA, but last season, the new tearaway jerseys, they just kept ripping apart.
The old uniform malfunction, Kevin, last year. Yeah, maybe.
You even had a couple malfunctions, and that was odd.
Well, the tie, bad tie.
Yeah.
I always have bad ties.
You know,
I think they're looking back at the material choices for what they're doing. So maybe there'll be some subtle changes into this year. But it was interesting in the early part of last year. A lot of guys with a finger underneath the arm and pulling away a jersey and ripped away. So maybe the supplier will do something about the fabric this year.
Graham's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Tucker kicks to Livingston. Back to Tucker. He feeds it to Black. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Livingston. The Rockets with another miss.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
They get it back. Giles off with the layup.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Houston with it. Livingston kicks to Black. Here's Parsons. The rebound by Giles. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players physically?
I think it's putting strain on everybody.
Yeah.
I think last year we saw
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, the key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
And here's Livingston to the middle. And there's Parsons on the assist by Livingston.
And Livingston did play point guard his first couple years, knows how to operate the offense, that time with the pass.
Graham kicks to Korkmaz. Releases from 15. Parsons with the rebound.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Here's Korkmaz. Misses the three. And Holiday, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Rockets.
And the first one drops. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Graham. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Anderson. Over Parsons. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And really, whenever Anderson has the ball and is shooting from that kind of distance, you have a good feeling it's going in.
Outside Holiday. Paul left side. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Anderson. 35 seconds left in the fourth. All alone. Here's Giles, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Now here's Paul. Graham defending. A floater. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.